Has Hollywood's golden boy been playing us all along? For years, Ryan Reynolds has been the face of charm, wit, and generosity. The man who donated $1 million to Ukrainian refugees, the co-owner of Wrexham AFC, the relatable star who seemed to genuinely connect with everyone he met. He was the epitome of the nice guy, the celebrity you'd want to grab a drink with, the one who always seemed to say the right thing. But now, that carefully crafted image is cracking. Accusations of manipulative tactics, hidden agendas, and ruthless power plays are surfacing, painting a starkly different picture of the beloved actor. From charitable hero to alleged puppet master, the contrast is staggering. So, the question remains, has the world been fooled? Has Ryan Reynolds, the man we thought we knew, been hiding a darker side? Or is this a carefully orchestrated smear campaign aimed at taking down one of Hollywood's most popular figures? The seeds of this Hollywood upheaval were sown with Blake Lively's initial legal salvo against Justin Baldoni. The lawsuit, filled with accusations and grievances, immediately grabbed headlines, painting a picture of conflict and discord behind the scenes of their film project. But what started as a seemingly isolated dispute quickly escalated into something far more complex. Baldoni, far from backing down, responded with a counter-lawsuit that sent shockwaves through the industry. He didn't just defend himself, he launched a full-scale counterattack, accusing not only Lively but also her husband, Ryan Reynolds, of a calculated conspiracy. Baldoni's claims were explosive. He alleged that Reynolds and Lively had systematically worked to hijack the film. It ends with us. From him, manipulating production, altering creative decisions, and ultimately sidelining him from his own project. He painted a picture of a coordinated effort to seize control, a power play orchestrated by one of Hollywood's most influential couples. This wasn't just a simple disagreement. It was a battle for creative control, a clash between competing visions. And that was just the beginning of the rabbit hole, a descent into a labyrinth of alleged deception and hidden agendas. The accusations against Ryan Reynolds didn't stop at mere support for his wife. They painted a picture of active, behind-the-scenes manipulation. Baldoni's legal filings detailed allegations of Reynolds wielding his considerable influence to dictate crucial production decisions. It wasn't just about offering suggestions, it was about exerting control. According to Baldoni's claims, Reynolds was instrumental in pushing for significant script changes and alterations that directly contradicted Baldoni's original vision for the film. These changes, Baldoni argued, weren't creative collaborations. They were power plays, designed to undermine his authority and seize control of the narrative. Central to these claims were the text message exchanges between Baldoni and Reynolds. These messages, initially appearing cordial, took a sharp turn when Reynolds allegedly requested significant changes to the film's production schedule. Baldoni, who had initially expressed admiration for Reynolds, found himself facing demands that directly impacted his creative control. The implication was clear. Reynolds wasn't just offering advice. He was issuing directives. Adding fuel to the fire were the comments made by Candace Owens. Known for her provocative opinions, Owens openly speculated about Reynolds' involvement, suggesting a long-standing dislike for Baldoni. Her comments, while controversial, echoed the growing sentiment that Reynolds' actions weren't merely about supporting his wife. They were about asserting his own dominance. The evidence started to mount, and the details were shocking, revealing a side of Reynolds that few had seen before. As the controversy surrounding Reynolds' alleged involvement in It Ends With Us intensified, attention turned to an unexpected source. A seemingly innocuous scene from his own blockbuster franchise, Deadpool. Fans and critics alike began dissecting the scene, searching for hidden meanings and veiled messages. What they found, or at least what they interpreted, was deeply unsettling. The scene, initially dismissed as typical Deadpool humor, was now being viewed through the lens of the ongoing feud. Analysis suggested that certain dialogue and visual cues within the scene appeared to mock Justin Baldoni, a subtle yet pointed jab at the director caught in the crossfire of Reynolds' alleged power plays. The implications were profound. If the analysis held true, it suggested a level of calculated manipulation that contradicted Reynolds' carefully crafted public persona. It hinted at a willingness to use his platform and influence to undermine his perceived rivals, even within the context of his projects. This interpretation, while speculative, resonated with many, adding a layer of complexity to the already murky narrative. It wasn't just about influencing a film, it was about sending a message, a demonstration of power. The scene, once considered lighthearted entertainment, now served as a potential piece of evidence in a larger narrative of alleged manipulation. But the plot thickened with a seemingly innocent red carpet interview, a moment that would inadvertently expose a carefully guarded secret and further complicate the unfolding drama. The glitz and glamour of the "It Ends With Us" red carpet event provided the backdrop for a revelation that would send shockwaves through Hollywood. In what seemed like a casual, off-the-cuff remark during an interview, Blake Lively dropped a bombshell. The pivotal rooftop scene, a moment she had previously championed as her own creative vision, was actually written by her husband, Ryan Reynolds. This admission, seemingly innocuous, ignited a firestorm of controversy. The backlash was immediate and fierce. Fans, who had been closely following the film's production and promotion, felt a profound sense of betrayal. They had been led to believe that Lively was the driving force behind the scene, the creative mind behind its emotional core. Now, they were confronted with the reality that it was Reynolds who had penned the words, raising questions about Lively's authenticity and the true nature of their creative partnership. Social media erupted with accusations of manipulation and deceit. Fans felt deceived, and their trust was shattered. The narrative Lively had carefully constructed was crumbling before their eyes. The revelation not only cast doubt on Lively's creative contributions, but also fueled suspicions about Reynolds' level of involvement in the film. It suggested a degree of control that went far beyond mere spousal support, implying a calculated effort to exert influence and shape the narrative. The seemingly innocent red carpet moment had exposed a carefully guarded secret, transforming a promotional event into a pivotal moment in the unfolding scandal. And then, the accusations took an even darker turn, venturing into territory that would further tarnish Reynolds' reputation and raise serious questions about his conduct. As the public grappled with the implications of the red carpet revelation, a new and far more sinister accusation surfaced, casting a chilling shadow over Ryan Reynolds' carefully maintained image. Rumors began to circulate, whispers in the industry wind, that Reynolds had played a direct role in Justin Baldoni's dismissal from his talent agency, WME, one of the most powerful agencies in Hollywood. These weren't just idle speculations. They were allegations of a calculated attempt to professionally cripple Baldoni. The accusations painted a picture of Reynolds using his immense influence to blacklist Baldoni, effectively freezing him out of future opportunities. The implication was stark. Reynolds, the supposed affable star, was accused of wielding his power to sabotage another man's career. This wasn't merely about creative differences or disagreements. It was about professional annihilation. The alleged move to have Baldoni dropped from WME, if true, represented a significant escalation in the ongoing feud. It suggested a level of vindictiveness that contradicted Reynolds' public persona, raising serious questions about his true character. The idea that he would use his influence to damage Baldoni's livelihood sent shockwaves through the industry, further fueling the perception that Reynolds was far from the benevolent figure he portrayed. With his reputation crumbling under the weight of these allegations, and the public perception of him rapidly changing, Reynolds resorted to desperate measures, a series of actions that would ultimately backfire spectacularly and further solidify accusations of manipulation. With the accusations mounting and his reputation taking a severe hit, Ryan Reynolds found himself in a precarious position. Desperate to regain control of the narrative, he allegedly resorted to a tactic that would ultimately become a symbol of his desperation: a staged paparazzi incident. The scene unfolded outside a New York City event, where Reynolds was seen engaging with a crowd of adoring fans. However, eagle-eyed observers quickly noticed something amiss. The fans were holding identical, crudely made signs, all bearing the same message, crafted from the same materials. The lack of smartphones capturing the moment, a rarity in the age of social media, raised immediate red flags. Social media erupted with accusations of manipulation and blatant desperation. Users dissected the footage, pointing out the inconsistencies and the sheer implausibility of the staged encounter. The incident was widely perceived as a ham-fisted attempt to manufacture positive publicity, a desperate ploy to counter the mounting negative press. The carefully orchestrated scene backfired spectacularly, becoming a viral symbol of Reynolds' alleged manipulation. Adding to the spectacle, a man named Bennett came forward, claiming he had been tasked with creating identical signs. He alleged that he was asked by his boss to create a large amount of the signs, using the same materials, for what he was told was a children's arts and craft project. His story, whether true or not, further solidified the perception that the entire incident was staged. The fallout was swift and brutal, leaving Reynolds' image in tatters. The staged paparazzi incident, intended to portray him as a beloved celebrity, instead became a symbol of his alleged desperation and manipulative tactics. The public perception of him shifted dramatically, and the nice guy facade began to crumble. In the whirlwind of accusations, revelations, and staged events, Ryan Reynolds' carefully constructed nice guy image has been irrevocably tarnished. From allegations of behind-the-scenes manipulation on the set of It Ends With Us to the shocking claims of blacklisting Justin Baldoni, and culminating in the disastrous staged paparazzi incident, Reynolds has experienced a dramatic fall from grace. The once beloved actor now faces serious questions about his authenticity and the true nature of his character. The central question remains: can Reynolds ever recover his nice guy image? Can he rebuild the trust he has lost? Or will these scandals forever cast a shadow over his career? The public's perception has shifted dramatically, and the road to redemption will be long and arduous. Meanwhile, Justin Baldoni has been caught in the crossfire, his career and reputation potentially damaged by Reynolds' alleged actions. He has endured a public ordeal, fighting to defend his creative vision and his professional standing. The effects on Baldoni serve as a stark reminder of the power dynamics at play in Hollywood, where influence and reputation can be wielded with devastating consequences. This scandal has exposed the fragility of celebrity personas and the hidden power struggles that lie beneath the surface of Hollywood's carefully curated image. If you found this deep dive into the Reynolds-Baldoni controversy insightful, don't forget to subscribe to the A-List channel for more exclusive celebrity exposes and hard-hitting investigations. And if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know, do you think Ryan Reynolds can ever be seen as the nice guy again?